guys, it's me, Gwen Stacy. Just kidding, it's just Lorraine. But the scent of cosplay and overpriced concessions are in the air. Yes, San Diego Comic-Con just wrapped up and the internet is abuzz with big news. So take off that sweaty lizard mask and enjoy the AC as I hit you with all the con highlights without having to hit any of the pavement.
And if you're not watching The Watcher, then you best have an excuse. 'Cause The Watcher, yeah, it's always watching you. Jimmy Woo, Con Man, and the Frost.
We all know that San Diego Comic-Con is the place to be for comic news, inappropriate spandex, and the most amazing fan-made Marvel costumes. But the biggest news in comics across the board is Marvel Now. Starting in October, Marvel will release a new #1 issue almost each week. Each #1 will have an all-new creative team and driving concepts. It is not, I repeat, it is not a reboot. Marvel is not erasing its entire history, but embracing the past and the future, all of which is building to a post-Avengers vs. X-Men world. Each #1 will also have an AR activation code on the cover to provide a recap on everything you need to know about the characters in order to re-up old pros and noobs alike. Also, be sure to watch out for AVX Consequences, a 5-issue series written by Kieran Gillen, also hitting weekly in October. It follows up directly on the last page of AVX and sets the trajectory for the entire future of the Marvel Universe, so you might not want to miss it. Get more info about Marvel Now, as well as other con news on Marvel.com and linked in the description. And while you're down there, tell me what you think of this Marvel Now biz in the comment section below. Also announced at San Diego Comic-Con, epic movie news. Marvel officially announced 2 major new films, Guardians of the Galaxy coming to theaters in August of 2014, as well as Ant-Man, release date TBD, which will be directed by the incomparable Edgar Wright of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim, and Spaced. Ant-Man fans at the con even got a little special sneak peek at some of the film's test footage, although no actors or test footage has been released to the general public. Sorry, folks. For those of you who aren't already Guardian or Ant-Man fans, I have linked you their Marvel wiki pages in the description so that you can start boning up, as well as some issues I'd recommend checking out on your Marvel digital subscription. Also in movie news, official titles and logo art have been released for the upcoming sequels of, drumroll please, Iron Man 3, Thor, The Dark World, and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Which upcoming Marvel movie are you most amped up for? Tell me below in the comment section. And last but not least, it wouldn't be a con without gamer news. Marvel announces a new Deadpool game by High Moon Studios and Activision. You can check out the full trailer for this third-person game now at deadpoolgame.com, but be warned, the mercenaries' mouthy ways are prominently featured in the game, and the trailer is explicit. Sorry, kitties. All right, you know what time it is. It is time for the watch list, where I give you my top picks for comics hitting the comic stores and the Marvel Comics app this Wednesday, July 25th. First up, Wolverine and the X-Men #14 by Jason Aaron with art by Jorge Molina. Colossus, now infused with the Phoenix Force, wants to rekindle an old flame with Kitty Pryde. However, can she take the time for a hot date when she has a school to run with virtually no teachers left? Is that the Phoenix Force, or is it getting hot in here? Next up, Uncanny X-Force #28 by Rick Remender with exceptional art by Julian Totino Tedesco. Phantom X has had his heart removed by the Skinless Man, and Psylocke, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Age of Apocalypse Nightcrawler use the now-dying Gateway to teleport 30 years into the future. And their biggest worry might be facing their own future selves. Hope they wore sunscreen. And finally, Deadpool #58 by Daniel Way with art by Selva Espin, as kicks off part 1 of Blacklisted. Wade Wilson gave up his healing factor when given a one-of-a-kind serum that also returned his dashing good looks. Black Box has caught wind of Deadpool's vulnerability and is sending Wade's old friend Black Swan to pay a house call. Can dropping a bomb in the bathroom, pun intended, save our Merc with a mouth? And now it's time for Amazing Fantasy Showdown, where we throw down on who we want to showdown. Ant-Man is getting his own movie, and Deadpool is getting his own game, and they both look great in red. But how would it play out in a battle royale winner-take-all between the two? Would Ant-Man shrink under the weight of Wade's insults? Would Deadpool be able to target Pym's particles? Be sure to tell me what you think in the comment section below, and watch the next episode to see if your comment was watched on The Watcher. And special thanks to YouTube commenter Smartini75, who answered my question about who you'd like to see Captain America square off against again, saying, "Cap needs to fight the Red Skull again. Nothing beats the old school stuff." Well, can't argue with the classics. And as always, you can send me your questions, comics, and Loki haikus at Lorraine Cink on Twitter. And if you like my Gwen Stacy costume, you can get your own and other costumes inspired by the Amazing Spider-Man film at disguise.com. See you guys next week, true believers. I'm Lorraine Cink for Marvel, your universe.